And we're back. Hello, wiggly ones out there. That's Wiggles over there sitting in his chair where he likes to be. Like that, and I'm liking his style for free. His free style that's up in a tree. Like this is where we go when we be like a tree and leave. I'm gonna pass it back to him so he can speak. And then after that we're gonna make like a tree and leave. Peace. That's what I meant to say. Here's the beast.
Oh, well, I just got out of the shower and I'm feeling really nice and clean. And other than that, you know what I mean? Because it's meaningless. And what's the meaning of that? Yo, I mean to stretch everything I have to say. And yo, it just means correct things that you say when you're dropping in your leaves. That's what you're talking about. You're under a tree where you're wondering what happened to me. It just happens to be the reason that happens to leave me behind in a little puddle like a cuddle. What's going on? Got a couple thoughts that I don't want to trouble nobody. So I just be doing my shit up on the triple double. Gotta hustle, got what you say in my life is not a bubble. But if you wanna trouble me with something else, then I can spell it out the way that it goes. I'm by myself with the homie next to me, standing like it not used to be. But usually it's all good cause we still love our community. Rocking with no jewelry, only just the chain that I got from the Godfather. Hold up, really, I can explain if it's nothing but the iron or the silver or the gold. I don't really need it inside of my soul. I got everything that you don't, but really you can. So what's the difference between a Mexican and an American and an African and a Japanese and an Asian? It's all same universal language that we're speaking in with slangish and explain it. Patience, that's the way it goes. It's the true virtue, and I can't explain this, but it's just the way that it is. So I pass it back to the guy behind the camera to rep it like this.
Is that the way it is or it's supposed to be? It doesn't matter where you go, just be hopefully thinking or no, not lost in thought. No, you're like better than that. Don't get bought. That's how we hippity hop. Pop up over to the next. That's what we do freaky fresh with every fucking baby step that we fucking take. Didn't mean to curse, but I had to say I needed to deflate my little rafty poo that was walking around and maybe said to say my little ego on sway. I didn't Lego my ego. Oh yes, I mean those today. New clothes and new shoes. It doesn't matter where I go. I'm like the Blues Clues. You need to see me. No, it's not. You're not no investigator looking for the same magic spot that you happen to appear. Where you go when you look in the rear view mirror and it steers you off, steers you in a different little icky direction where you go in and maybe second guessing. No, it's not. It's the third time, the third chance, it's the third charm, is a harm, and yes, it is. It's like this the way we go with no star. But we're starving artists, that's for sure, for sure. Does that even make sense? No, it doesn't. Pass it back to this guy and let him lend a little ear.
Yo,
Lend an ear out.
Freeze, I got something to say. While this motherfucking drinks in me. The E&J. Other than that, the other day, I was thinking about the way that we used to get songs, making hits and making great. So I was like, man, without no delay, let's get back to the way things was. And I was really thinking like, okay.
How were they?
We would just be the guys that would just fucking make these tracks into something that was really tight.
What happened after that?
And after that, we passed them out and people would cry. They'd be like, why don't you make more music for us to just listen to and live life?
Who are you talking
like,
about?
People that was getting wiggly and they thought they were getting rid of me. But no, because we live
who
in
you
infinity.
talking about?
Now we're talking about the Treehouse Club and then you knew. And if you don't, now you do. Because it's just for THC. Take a clue, get a clue. And that's what it was. You thought that we left. No, I went back for some drugs. And I came back with just a pocket full of nothing. I was joking, I was fronting. If you saw me smoking, they would probably just a blunting. And that's what it goes without no assumptions. After this, you realize that it's just a matter of happening.
A matter of happening. This whole thing that's been happening is always like that. It's always rapping. Up like a little gift for Christmas, but you were on the shit list instead, so that's the way you got your wishes. No, it's not. Go do the dishes and be a good boy instead of a toy out there getting destroyed. That's why we come through, and I don't mean to annoy you with that little voice. But that's the way we did it. It was my little choice. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, decoys. I'm sorry, fellas, but you know, the membership is tough around here at the Treehouse. You know, it don't come for free. It don't come for cheap. That's fucking the realness. You better come and see a different way to live your life, and that's where we go. When I take a little slice to your mind, and that's for show. We knew something else inside of your head. That's where you went when you said that I was there one time. No, you weren't, because I was at the same spot right there. You're burnt. Yeah, you are. You're like Burns burning a star up in the sky. Yes, very kind of far. Not really, but it's really close. It sounds kind of silly when you give up a toast for the West Coast. When why? We have a left, and you can't have one without the else. So what's up with the step and the second guess, and after that, no ego to flex, and that's where we come through, and we got a chin check.
Whoa, whoa.
You, if you need. Oh, I'm getting too hood up in the hood, aren't I? Well, what about you doing drugs? Oh, yes, I'm a star, aren't I? Or are you? The same thing as the same thing you seek in your view. What is that? Give me one, give me two. And here comes the third time, the third chance. Oh yeah, I'm up two, I'm up a tree. That's what you're doing is looking so ugly. You call it fugly. Oh yeah, that's the dirty way to say it's grimy. Yeah, this guy right here beside me, about to rip it up right now. It gets all exciting. I'm switching them up, and I'm having you to be enlightening.
Enlightening. I'm likening. What's going on? Don't frighten me. I wrote these songs, and they didn't remember whatever I said, because every time they tried to make me to represent it, yo, it was like I left. My mind was gone, then yo, I was sitting there just licking it, thinking it, what was going on. I thought I dreaming it, but it wasn't, so I thought maybe for a second, maybe if I went back to my body, I could get back to the place where I was at, and start acting rocking the way that I was supposed to be when they wrote it down. It was the crown chakra that I left on the ground, picked it up, and then I thought I'd be out and bouncing, bouncies. Yo, it's like this, and you thought that you knew us, but you don't. We're right here in Orange County, drowning in our own sorrow. Cry me a river, it's so good I crossed the Nile, and it was just a thought, no cunning figure, whatever it was, the mathematic equation that it was, the answer, the reason that I was crying under the rug, so I could just find myself to be another parasite. Think about the way that I rolled the dice when I had a flight, yo, and I just gave it back like the bite that I took, and it's no fucking jock claw lockjaw that you thought that you should have bitten down like some pitbull top shelf, no rock rider, treehouse club like this, and we giving out a shot to Tyler, cause you know we getting liver than saliva out the spit. Got the flow with the motherfuckers thinking that they would probably get if they wished and prayed to God and me, even sold the soul to the devil, but you can never get to the level that I'm at right now, cause I gotta settle this like the river that's be going like Geppetto. You a puppet and I love it, call me Jiminy Cricket, I do it on my microphone and I'm loving, I'm coming again, yo, I'm running, and you can go and tell a friend, cause this treehouse rain will never end. It's coming like the motherfucking shit up in the desert. I can cross and check these records without no effort, but effort lessons, effervescence, and you know that we got to teach these lessons to the kids, and that's how it goes again, and we giving in, never that, so it's cold cut, select definite, that's the way it goes in the message, you know, we're spreading it, not talking about intergalactic, but if we got to get into the Federation of Light, then I gotta smash these kids who be talking about some other shit, talking about some cross on their fucking tits. I don't wanna talk to this kids who talking about the priest, cause if they talking about the THC, then you know that we gon' walk outside and beef, and I don't really eat it so much, and maybe just once or twice a week, but it's the way that it goes, and if they wanna seek the truth, then maybe we can take a leap of faith, a leap, and if it's all good, then you might just wanna make believe, so take a leaf off of the tree and make sure that it falls in the autumn or in the spring. It's all good with no repository, and that's the way that it goes. Don't change the story. Treehouse Club can only just spread this message without the glory, so if it gets boring, I'm sorry, I've had to say it, that's the way that it goes, old school like Atari, and you know we never play no Nintendo, but I'm talking about the Amanitas going over like Mario. You know that we have to see the reasons for us to teach the kids the future, cause the freedom we need it, and if not, turn off your computer and see what you gotta say is sit on your carpet or your grass and just meditate for a second and grasp the message of life and what the meaning is. It's meaningless and it's okay, cause we keep speaking it, dreaming it, feeling it.
Alright, well thank you guys, thank you for watching. We're over here at the Treehouse Club. I hope you like. We'll be right back, alright? Shortly. Check out my next